Okay, I'm Sam Smyth. It's Jeremy Rich sitting next to me. We're both Bentley techs. We're an authorized Bentley workshop from Bentley Motorcars. So we were approved by VW of North America and Bentley, as well as Crewe in England, that made us an authorized independent workshop. Here we have a 1997 Bentley Brooklands. This is a company car that's from Sam Smyth Imported Car Service Incorporated. It's been in a corporation somewhere between 10 and 15 years. Don't hold me to it. Beautiful car. We love it. Hard color to find. It's that red with the metallic, and it gets deeper in color as the weather changes and lighter in color. Very, very nice. This is not a white interior as it sometimes shows on these cars. It's an actual beige interior. Anyway, we're going to take it out for a road test now, see if we can find anything wrong with it. It's been sitting a little bit. We're going to put the car up for sale. If we sell it, great. If we don't, that's fine too. They only made approximately 1,700 of these cars in left and right-hand drive. So I don't know how many actually are still available in North America. If they're serviced correctly, they can get up as high as in the 50s and plus. We've seen it in cars needing a lot of work in the low 20s. So I would be careful if you're looking for a car like this that you have it looked at first, or you're buying it from someone who spends a lot of time repairing these type of automobiles for other people. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to fire it up, see how everything's going here, and see how it runs. On this car, when you turn the key on, you'll always see a check engine and a systems check and the mileage. Then it should run, and you should see a battery and an oil bucket, and then of course the car in park and the mileage. So now it's ready to start. Okay. Right now you can hear the servos from the climate control. I don't know if you heard that, but you'll hear little servos working. Hear it? Those are little actuators. I don't know if you were able to hear that. They're little tiny actuators in the car for the flaps. You should hear those working. Okay, we're going to take this out on a road test. This had car in the last, I'd say in the last 2 or 3 years. I'm just going to go from memory, but it's had brake service done on it, including rebuilding the calipers, hoses, front and rear. It's had front brake spheres and rear leveling spheres for the rear shocks installed. Recently, it just had another set of rear spheres for it. It was 7 years ago when the sphere bodies, front sphere bodies were done on it. Fluids are changed twice a year all the way through the car. That's anything from mineral oil to engine oil to transmission to differential oil. The wheel bearings have all been packed with 22,000 pound approved RV grease that once everything's greased, cleaned and dried and greased, no water can get to the actual rolling parts and contaminate them. So it's got every product that was installed on the vehicle is just really high grade lubrications. We always feel that's the best way and the most economical way, because these cars are very expensive at times to maintain. Down here is the switches for the seat warmers. You have a low. In the middle is off. Switch it again, you can get to high. These are your switches. This switch here is for your interior lights. So when you switch it, flip your interior lights on both sides and the map light. Here's the light working in the driver's side. We're going to switch it off though. But these visors must be locked in all the way. Don't panic if you're looking at another car or anything, or you think it's not working. Someone may not have the visor clipped in all the way, so therefore the light doesn't work. we have that happen a lot. Customers get a little worried about that, and it's just a matter of pushing the visor in. Right now we've got great charging. Engine temperature's perfect. Looks like we've got a high oil pressure. All right, everything's going good, nice and quiet. We're going to take a hill here. Go over the railroad tracks. They say under 10 miles an hour. Keep the suspension good. And we're going to pull a grade, and we're going to see how the turbocharger wants to work. These are light pressure turbo cars, the Bentley Brooklands. They're not a large one like the R-types. It's pulling the hill just fine. This is going to be a real tight turn, so we're going to see if the body's going to correct itself with the leveling system. Yes, it did. It didn't lean in that turn at all. And that's what you want to look for in a good leveling system, that it doesn't throw the passengers around, that it rides smooth over bumps. That's very important. We'll just check the cruise real quick, make sure it kicks in. Yep, it's good. Cancel. We are fortunate for our business location. We're just in a nice location where we can absolutely road test these cars with safety, without a bunch of cars being on the road worried about getting stone chip or scratching the paint from driving, anything from debris off the road. So we're really fortunate to have that. Okay, everything seems to be operating correctly. We'll get it back into the shop, steam clean it all, give it a once over, make sure that there's no leaks of any kind. That's a big importance. We like to keep these cars pretty much as oil leak free as we possibly can. We're going to slow down quite a bit here. I used to ride horses myself, so I really like the fact that when people almost came to a stop and let us pass, exhaust or just driving in the car could spook somebody. So that's something you don't see every day. Yep, car's working just fine. Anyway, if you're interested, like I said, I'm Sam Smyth from Smyth Imported Car Service. This is Jeremy helping with the video and the audio. If we can be of any help to you for service for your vintage, classic, late model, contemporary car, which we are approved to service those cars. We don't do warranty work, but we can service it right all the way up to a new car, but we do not cover any of the warranty work. Again, I'm Sam Smyth. This is Jeremy Rich. We're located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Our company was established out of Ireland in 1934. We've been in the same area location in Cincinnati since the 1970s. And this is a 1997 Bentley Brooklands, company vehicle, owned for 10 to 15 years. Well serviced. If you're interested in making an offer on an automobile, please feel free to give us a call at 513-793-0434. Thank you.